Huh. Well, when I moved out here to the edge of the woods, I understood that there would be all sorts of creatures that came up to my yard. But I didn't think a little half-human would be one of them. Might as well come out. Your hiding spot isn't working. And maybe next time you hide, don't wear bright red. I can see you through the slats in the porch really easily. Oh, we're not going to play that game, are we? Are you trying to pretend that you're just, I don't know, some random bump of clothes that ended up underneath my porch? I saw you startle when I called you. All right, well, I mean, I could go get the dog. Oh, now you come out. Don't look so offended. The dog is the sweetest thing you'll ever meet. Wouldn't have hurt you at all. Me? Why would I hurt you? You came to hide under my porch for whatever reason, remember? I didn't go seeking you out. Why are you under there anyway? Aren't you a long way from home? Oh. Missed your ride, wow. Yeah, it's quite the distance to the next halfling village. I can see why you would need to take breaks along the way back. Especially with such short little legs. Oh, I think they are. Look, I'm sure you're perfectly statuesque compared to other halflings, but, considering the top of your head is about hip-high on me, I don't think I would notice the difference. You know, look, I can see how we got off on the wrong foot with me offering to have my dog drag you out from under my porch, and you trespassing, hanging out under my porch. You could have knocked and asked for a place to stay, you know. I wouldn't have kept you outside. Well, no, I suppose you don't know me, but you have no reason to assume that I would be a monster. Oh. Oh. Why would they say that? Because I'm a giantess. But I'm not a giantess. I'm just normal-sized. Okay, fair enough. That's a matter of perspective. But it also is in the name. You guys are called halflings, you know. Halflings. Well, what do you call yourselves? People. Okay. Yeah, okay, I suppose that makes sense. I guess we have a lot to learn about each other. Or not. I mean, you're free to go on your way if you want, or keep hanging out under the porch if you feel you must. But it seems silly when I've got a house that's warm and food about to come out of the oven, and I imagine I can spare enough for you. Come on. What? I just eat normal food. Normal, as in chicken, beef, vegetables. Tonight I was reheating a pasty. Come on, I'll split it with you. Seriously, I promise there's no harm that's gonna come to you. Unless you overeat. Come on. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Some of these vegetable pieces are kind of big. I should probably cut them up for you. Can you cut your own food? I mean, I imagine normally you could, but my knife is about the size of a sword for you. Can you cut food with that? All right, then I will cut your food for you. Look, I don't mean to be infantilizing here. I'm just saying it's pragmatic. So, how long does it take you to get from there to your own village? Oh, you've been traveling for some time then, huh? Do you have a change of clothes in that bag? Okay, well, if you like, after dinner you can take a bath. I'll get your clothes washed. No, it's really no trouble. I'll just throw them in with my own. So, I'm curious. You obviously thought I was going to be a monster. What did you think that, quote, giants do to halflings? Dangerous? That's all you ever heard, is that we were dangerous? I mean, I imagine we can be. Like, we're more than twice your size, so we could be a threat. I get that. And frankly, if you weren't wearing red, I could easily imagine someone tripping right over you without even realizing you were in front of them. But just because we can hurt somebody doesn't mean we do. I mean, does everybody in your village who's bigger pick on people who are smaller? Yeah. Well, I'm sure there are plenty of people my size who are absolute jerks, and it's wise to avoid them. But it's not going to be most of us. Oh, I get it. I mean, even if it's just one of us, you don't know which one of us. You have to be careful of all of us. It makes sense. But look, now that I've shared my dinner with you and neither of us has been poisoned, do you think maybe we can quit being so skittish? And by we, I mean you, because I'm not really afraid. Okay. Thank you. Well, I'm about done here. So, when you finish up, I will go draw a bath. So, I wasn't sure how deep you wanted it. It's, a good few inches, but not deep enough for you to swim in. So, wow, you made good work of that pasty. Are you still hungry? I mean, I've got some fruit. Okay. All right. Well, the bath is just down the hall. I, put a big tall book by the edge of it so that you can step up and get in. I'll cut up some fruit while you're in the bath and we can have it as dessert when you're done. How's that? All right. Well, look at you, nice and clean. Your hair is an entirely different color. It looks good. You look good. So, I've got some apples cut up. Here you go. If you don't mind me asking, how long has it been since you've eaten? I'm sorry. Traveling can be rough, especially when you weren't expecting to have to walk. You know, it occurs to me that, I could get there a lot faster than you could. Now hear me out. I don't know if you'll find this undignified or if it's inappropriate to offer. I'm sorry if this is in any way offensive, but I could give you a piggyback ride. It wouldn't be much for me to carry you. We can get you back to your village in easily half the time. I've got a much longer stride than you are, and it'll be no trouble for me. I promise it would be no trouble. All right, well, think it over. What, the dog? Oh, right over there. He doesn't move much. Old Beauregard. He's getting on in years and he's not as sharp as he used to be. He sleeps a lot these days. When he wakes and realizes there's another person in the house, he'll come over and sniff you to see if you have any food, and then if you don't give him any, he'll just meander off. I did assume that you would spend the night. I didn't ask you if you would spend the night, though. Would you spend the night? Well, I mean, as you can see, I don't have a lot of furniture. But if you have a bedroll, you can set yourself up, or if you're comfortable with it, I can make space in my own bed. It's not like you'll take up a lot of room. You sure? Okay. Well then, I tell you what, I'll lay down a couple of towels, and you can sleep on those as a sort of mattress. But if you change your mind, it's no trouble, I promise. Well, let's get you set up then. You look awfully tired, and I'm sure you can use the sleep. It's been a long trip already for you. Here we go. Set that down. Another on top of it. That should make it nice and soft for you. And I will finish up with the laundry so that you have it ready in the morning. Oh. I never even got your name. Hello. I'm Dreamy. It's nice to meet you. All right, well, you make yourself comfortable. Well, I've hung your clothes to dry. They should be done by morning. Oh my God, Beauregard, get off of him! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even imagine he would do that. Are you okay? He didn't hurt you, did he? No, he was just trying to snuggle up. He would curl up by my side if I let him on the bed, but I don't. I'm so sorry. Would you like to reconsider about sleeping in my bed with me? All right. Yeah. Okay, well, it's a bit of a tall bed. Here, let me give you a boost. It's no problem. You're literally weigh nothing. It just... Okay, there you go. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, that pillow's kind of high for you. If you like, you can sleep on my arm. You know. Well, I mean, I sleep on my side anyway, arm forward usually. Kind of hand tucked under my head, so you can just put your head on my arm. If you like. Kind of, cuddling, but not on top of you like Beauregard did, not crushing you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Okay, well. Here we go. That actually feels kind of nice. It will. I don't know what things are like for your kind, but for mine, we don't usually get this close, especially not with strangers. And if you're not in a relationship, and I haven't been for a very long time, you don't get this kind of contact, this kind of just touching another human being. And I'm sorry, I can feel you stiffen up. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant hugs, embracing people, just any human contact. You just don't get it. I mean, maybe some people do with their friends, but I live kind of far away from my friends, so... Wow, this is getting kind of pathetic sounding. I came out here because I like the quiet. I like, normally, not having people drop by. I like my routines, and I like my time by myself. I really do. But this is nice. And I've kind of missed this. So thank you for staying. And thank you for this. Oh. I kind of assumed that since your houses are all so close together, that as people you would be close as well. No? Oh. Your houses aren't close together by your standard. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one of those perspective things, huh? Oh, well. The things you learn, huh? Well, I'm getting sleepy. We can debate more about how to get you home in the morning when your clothes are dry. Until then, good night.